All right, my friends, another update, and then we'll answer some more questions in the comments. So, 5 trips, $197. I got 2 more tips. So, this is good news. We can look at some details. Active 21 hours for the week, 51 hours online, 24 trips. I still have 4 more I can do today for this week. 713 is good. That's the minimum I wanted to be at to end Thursday. I still have to go home, so I might be able to do a little bit more. And then for Thursday, my minimum is 150. I've already made 200 in 5 trips. Active 6 hours, online 11, which is actually pretty good. I think I got a little bit lucky. It's the tips. We got $32 in tips. That helped. And now I'm going to turn the app on in the background, use destination mode to go home and respond to some comments. Because I wasn't finished responding to comments when I had to leave in the last video. Got a passenger to Marietta, ended up making how much? 33 was a ride, about $9 tip, so ended up making $42 on the last customer. Thank you. God bless him. Really nice guy. We're going to use this to see if we can get rides going home. Home is not bad. This is the closest I've been, about an hour away. I actually have a conference call with, let me show you who I have a conference call with. And if I get a ride, I got to go, guys. Mr. Ronnie Speed TV. I hit 2,000. And basically, I hit him up on Instagram. I was like, yo, I would like to be interviewed on your show. And I guess he sent me a message on Instagram. I don't really check it. Today I checked, and he's like, yo, I'm going to call you today at 7 o'clock. I'm like, all right, bro, I'm ready. Look at what I had to do for that. I had to go in and find all my videos, all my screenshots of how many times I've made 2,000 in a week, right? So let's do this together. 1, 2, 3, and this is 700 in one day. 4, this is 800 in one day. And what's crazy? I didn't even work. Like back in the days, guys, I'm telling you, it used to be this good. In 3 days, you can make $2,000, right? So here's another one. Here's another one. Now here I'm literally showing him like, yo, I've done it here. I could have done it here if I knew he had a challenge. I did it here. I did it here. I did it here. I could have done it here. Meaning, guys, back in the days, we could make good money, okay? Here's another one. Here's another one where I made 600 in a day. It's like sometimes you turn it up and you get lucky with the promotions, right? Here's another one. Here's another one. Here's another one. I think this is the latest one. So this is the one I sent him. This is from New Year's Eve. And this is the latest one where I did it in 68 trips. I want to know if other people have done it in less trips and less active hours. Because most of the people he talks about on his show have done it in like 70 hours, 80 hours, like 100, 150 trips. I'm trying to do it a little bit different. Active hours low, trips low, right? And without any promotions, without any quests, without any bonuses. This is just raw. You can add another $100 for cash tips, okay? All right, that's where we are as far as my numbers. Maybe I'll do another video on 2,000. If you guys want to know, let me know and we'll do another video on that. So let's see. We were answering Suzanne's questions, and where was I? Does it have to be spotless? I remember I answered that. I answered that. I answered that. I answered that. Okay. Can you get a bad review from having a dusty dashboard, for example? Normally, if you have a dirty car, you might get a bad review. Most of the time, I've kept my car clean, so I don't think I've ever gotten a bad review. I was giving you an example with a brother who was on a date, and he complained a little bit. Maybe he gave me a bad review. I don't know. But if you actually look at my reviews right now, let me show you. My reviews are pretty clean. If you go over here and look, yeah, I've got a 4.97 rating. Boom, right here, right? And I think my rating was at 5.0 like 6 months ago. I don't know how to explain it. I just drive clean. I serve. I do a good job. I keep my car clean. And I take care of my customers. So the few bad reviews I've gotten is 2, 1, and 1, 3. Now the 4 stars I can't do anything about, right? But the few 2 or 1 stars I got were, they were big people, heavy set people. 6 of them couldn't fit in my car, and I knew it when they gave it to me. It was twice, and I wrote it down in my notes. I can literally go and find who gave me bad reviews because they were complaining in the car, they were whining, and because they couldn't. 6 big people can't fit in my car. 6 healthy people. Let's just put it like that. All right. So the rating, my rating generally stays around 4.95, 4.96, 4.97. I'm actually trying to get it to 5 if I can. Let's see. Uh-oh. Towards your destination, $11. Look at this crap. Look at this. Sorry, I gotta be nice to Uber. Okay, that's probably the lowball offer, right? It's gonna give me lowball, and then it might give me something going home. All right, let's go answer some of her questions, and then we'll wrap this up. Okay. Does it have to be spotless? We already talked about that. Bad reviews or having dusty car, we already talked about. Okay. What about when you give dogs a ride? Do you have to go vacuum your cars? Okay, so that's a very good question. Very good question. So with a dog, I pay attention. And honestly, some dogs are hairy. You know, Pakistani men are hairy, but some dogs are hairy. When a hairy dog gets in your car, you want to let the owner know, hey, could you please keep them in your lap? And yes, you do need to vacuum because some people are allergic to animals. And like if a dog sat in the car and then left, I cleaned the car, and then a passenger came in the car and they keep sneezing, well, they're allergic. And they're like, I don't know why I'm sneezing. I'm like, I know exactly why you're sneezing. There was a dog or a cat in the car, you're allergic. So yeah, be respectful. Vacuum, keep your car clean, but ask the customer to, if they text you like they're bringing a dog, tell them to put it in your lap, tell them to bring a blanket, and 9 out of 10 times you're okay. If it's a small dog, it's fine. I even tell them to take it out, put it next to them, and hey, it always ends up in a tip, okay? Okay, what do you recommend as far as barf bags? And it seems like Kleenex, water, and wastebasket. Okay, we already talked about that. Barf bags, yes, have them, but don't go to bars, don't go to wineries, don't pick up people from events that are drinking late at night. It's not your job. You're not a chaperone, and you're not responsible. Like, I'll give you a small story. And this is where I learned a lesson. I was in Fullerton. I picked up a young Asian girl, and the bartender was bringing her and barely holding her, and I was like, is she okay? She's like, not my headache, it's your headache now. And then I just thought about it, and after that day it clicked. I said, you know what? No, I'm never gonna do this again, right? So in my opinion, just stop doing it. It's not worth it. Now, that Asian lady that got in the car fell asleep. I got to her house. I had to brake hella hard. I had to turn all the windows on, and I had to yell to get her butt to wake up. Then I saw her barely get to her garage and then sit down and fall asleep. Then me being a nice guy, I sat there for like 30 minutes and made sure that she got home. At some point she got up, she put the code in, and then she went inside, right? So my point is this: not all Uber drivers are like me, right? So you're gonna have some tough situations. Honestly, if you want to hear drunk stories, and you want to hear stories about people drinking in my car, or man, I can tell you guys some stories. Tell me in the comments if you want to hear some stories with why I stopped driving drunk people. And the 3 times that people threw up, if you want to know that, I'll tell you, because the 3rd time is when I said no more. So fingers crossed, knock on wood, knock on wood. Good news. So far, I haven't picked up anybody that's been drinking all year. Well, last year and this year. You know, this year just started. Okay, wastebasket. I don't have a wastebasket. I have these bags if I need to use it. I remember one time a little girl got dizzy and she threw up. So sometimes people throw up, not because of alcohol, because they get not seasick, but there's a word when you're driving and you're going up the mountain. Sometimes people get sick from that. Okay, should you use washable seat covers? I don't. I think that's a good idea. You should definitely put seat covers in, especially the ones that you can take off and wash. I haven't done that. I should have done that. But what I do is I get a wet cloth and I get some stuff that lifts the dirt. And once in 3 months or 6 months, I'll do a detailed cleaning in the back seat. But I think getting seat covers is a great idea. Okay, what if you get a guy covered with motor oil? What if you get a guy covered with motor oil and mechanic or something? Well, it's your car, right? It's your job to communicate with them and say, yo, honestly, you have to be here. You have to be alert. Like sometimes I'm driving Uber. Sometimes I'm working on my YouTube channel, and a person will come in the car, and I didn't pay attention. They'll bring sand in, and I'm like, oh, damn it, my fault. But if you see someone coming in and they got sand all over them, just be nice. Be like, yo, I'm trying to be funny a little bit once in a while, but no, you tell them, can you please wipe everything outside, and I want to keep my car clean for the next customer. With motor oil, same thing. You want to let them know, you want to have stuff. Maybe even I have a rag right here that's kind of big. You can put it in the back and they can sit on it. But look, if this is your car, this is like your house, people have to respect it. If people don't respect it, then don't pick that person up, cancel. It's not worth it. How often am I going to get a mechanic that's going to need to do that? Maybe once a year. And in that situation, dude, you don't have to pick them up. You can cancel. It's okay. And here's the secret. Don't start the ride. If you haven't started the ride, you can cancel and they can't give you a bad rating, right? If you start the ride and they get in, then you cancel, then they're going to give you a bad rating, right? So that's the key tip here. Don't start the car, let them get in, and if you kick them out, and then you haven't started it, right? Because you haven't started it, they can't give you a bad review. If you start the ride, they get in and you have to tell them to leave, then they're going to give you a bad review. So this is what I do. I know this doesn't have anything to do with the mechanic, but the other day I went to the airport. There were 6 people or 5 people trying to get in with the car seat and 5 bags. I don't know what's up with these Asians, man. They're trying to get in with 5 big bags and a car seat and 5 of them, and I couldn't fit them in. And I was like, I'm sorry, you can't fit in. And she gave me the look. She rolled her eyes, and I was like, uh-oh, good thing I didn't start the ride. Cancel. I canceled. She couldn't give me a bad review, right? So that's the secret here. So if a mechanic gets in your car and you're not comfortable, let them know. And honestly, don't start the ride. Ask them to politely leave. They might give you, they might cry a little bit. It's okay. Let them cry. And once they're gone, cancel the ride. You don't need to take that money. Unless it's like a $50, $100 ride and you're desperate, I would cancel on anything under 30 bucks. Hopefully that helps you out. And I think this is going to help out a lot of people. Not Susan, who's, I believe, going to start driving, who's a new driver. I think she does Uber Eats, but she's thinking about driving people. Okay. Worry about this is keeping me from starting. Well, you don't have to worry about anything. These are all great questions, okay? I know it's silly. My son has 4 dogs and gives them rides. Sometimes there's so much dog hair. Yeah. If you have dogs in the car that you take, you got to keep it clean, because remember, people are allergic and they're going to be sneezing, and you don't want, it's all about customer service, Susan. You want to take care of your customer. This job is about customer service. Your job is to, the moment the person comes in to the moment the customer leaves, is to serve them, do a good job. You do a good job, look, this is what happens. You get a lot of tips. Hold on, let me cross this off. I vacuumed several times, but keep showing on. Okay, yeah, so answer this question so I don't have to come back to this one. Okay, look, the reason why you do this is, look, I'm not trying to brag or anything, okay? But look, these are the tips from this week. I haven't reset them. So this week, so 4 days ago, right? Roughly, right? So let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So 15 people out of how many people have I taken this week? Out of 24 people. Just process that for a second, right? 15 people roughly out of 24 rides that I've given have given me a tip. The 9 that haven't, I can't control that. But in my experience, I get over 50% tips, unless Uber's stealing them. If Uber's stealing them, I can't do anything about it, because there's times where I'll take 11 passengers and I won't get a single tip, and it doesn't make any sense. Like, the way every passenger that comes in my car, I serve, I look them in the eye, help them with the stuff, ask them a few questions. If they don't want to talk, I let it go. If they want to talk, like, I got them, right? And it's not even about me. I let the customer talk, and I'm almost like a therapist. Okay, I hope that helped you or helps other people, and I've answered some questions. You have another one over here. Let me just knock that one out too real quick. That way I don't have to worry about this. Okay, question number 2, or problem I would love to keep up, is what you're doing about content creation. But I'm not as far into it. How about showing your camera setup in the car and how you start and how you switch screens? Okay, that will require a little bit of time, because I have to do it with this. So basically I have a phone like this, and it's kind of hard to do this. And let me see if I can do this. Hold on, turn this off. I'm gonna quickly show you, but I'll probably make another video on this. Yeah, so basically what I have is this screen like this, right? And I go down like this, and on the top left it says screen recorder right here. I click on this, and that's it. You can record with the mic, you can't see it, but you can record with the mic, you can record with the media, and you can record with no audio. That's it. That's how I record, okay? Number two, I record with this. This is two of the same phones. Just the camera's right here. You just use, literally, I use this phone for my photography, for my camera, for everything. I'll give you an example in the background. Watch. And honestly, I might have to do this one again. So let's go over here. Where are you? Okay, yeah, right here. So this is the video that I recorded today where I had some pho. And look, all of these pictures and this video is done from this cell phone, right? So I use my cell phone because by using the cell phone, you can easily upload, you can edit. Trust me, everything that I show you guys, look, all of this footage is shot in this camera. All of this footage is shot. I'll tell you, the secret is lighting, and I understand light. Because I understand light, I'm able to take pictures and videos like this. So I guess a harder question is going to be teaching you guys about photography and video and content creation. You know what? That's going to be a whole different series, okay? That's going to be a whole different series because it's very hard to teach photography and video in just one video. It's almost going to be like 5 or 10 videos, all right? So for content creation that you're asking, I have a whole school where I'm trying to get people to join my Patreon for $5 where I'll teach them. And then people, you know, that want to learn more one-on-one, I have a school for $49 or $50 a month that they can join, okay? What else are you asking? How do you switch? Okay, the switching screen is just a button. Like literally, I have something on my screen right now and I click it on, I click it off, and then my face kind of disappears, right? Then I have a little pencil that allows me to draw on it, right? But I'll teach you this. I think in order for me to answer this question, I have to do another video. Because I have to have a camera on this screen and then I got to show you this screen. It'll require a little bit more time. So this question I might have to answer again, but it's going to take some time, okay? Can you do a video on how you start making content? I can't do thumbnails until I have some content. I already have an idea for videos just based on the questions that I'm asking you. Yeah, so thumbnails is easy. Sorry, it's not easy, but this is what I use. There's a software right here called Canva. I use that for thumbnails, and this is CapCut. I use that for video editing, and I'll be teaching you guys this. So look, if you go here on Canva, and the way a thumbnail is made is very easy. You click on Create Design up here. You're going to click on Create Design. You're going to go down to Thumbnails, which is right here. Okay, you're going to click on that. Literally, I'm showing you how to create a thumbnail right now. And now this is the right size for a thumbnail, okay? Now you can literally use something like here they have some stuff that's already made, right? Let's say, for example, you can just take this one, it's already done, and then you can change it up and you can mix and match it, right? So we'll get rid of this dude, we'll delete him, okay? And you just start moving it around, right? Like there's a challenge, the dude working out back here, you don't need this icon, you can delete it. Then you can take this, kind of move it in the middle, take this, move it in the middle. You can take this, keep it, delete it, do whatever you want with it, right? And essentially, you know, you just kind of mess with the elements that are already there so you can create your thumbnail, right? For me, I'll show you what I do. I actually have my own thumbnails that I create from scratch, like this, okay? Like this, I haven't done today's thumbnails, right? So I have my own thumbnails right here. They're ready to go, and these are elements that I put together, and I just quickly change it. And then I have one for each screen, and I just move it around. Like all of these elements can move around. And honestly, this is going to be a whole different video. It's impossible to do this. So this question that you asked, this is content creation, and I'm willing to make videos on this. And I'll start putting them on Patreon. But honestly, I'm so busy with Uber and pushing my YouTube channel. Only time I'm going to do this is when people sign up for my school. So let's say you sign up on my Patreon and it's $5 a month. Then I'll start creating content. Then more people join. They'll ask, I'll start creating content for them. And if there's too many people, then I'll go a tier up where I'll make it $25 a month. And then I'll specifically, you know, handhold and teach you step by step how to do it. Right now, there's nobody on my Patreon. So if you guys join my Patreon, the link will be in the description of this video. And let me know if it's working. If you join right now, I will be able to just answer your questions and create tutorials just for you. If my Patreon blows up and let's say there's 25 people, I'll lock it up and then I'll start raising the price a little bit because, you know, it's hard to make videos for everybody. Right now I'm making videos for about 5 people. Most people are not paying me. Most people are not consulting with me, right? A few people are giving me a tip here or $35 here and there. But ultimate goal is for me to be able to teach you and drive less Uber. Think about the value I bring to you guys, right? I'm not trying to brag. I'm a very humble person. But I think if I'm not driving Uber and you guys are willing to pay like $10, $15 a month and sign on, that means less driving Uber, and I'll just teach you. Literally, you guys are welcome to come on once a week, and for an hour I'll teach you, right? Then you practice. Or maybe every week, twice a week, maybe on a Tuesday and a Thursday, for an hour I'll teach you. Then you have 5 days to practice, and then next week I'll teach you another lesson and you practice. That'll grow my YouTube channel, that'll grow my Patreon, that'll grow my school, and all the content will be geared towards you. So let's say you need a thumbnail made for you. I'll make it, I'll give you the file, you can practice on it, and then you have a template to get started with. And eventually, after a month of watching my videos and me teaching you, you'll be able to create your own thumbnails. Once you create your own thumbnails, you'll be able to create your own videos. But understand, it's a process, right? I actually have a whole video on this. If you want, go to the link in my description that talks about the school, right? And oh shoot, you know what? Honestly, ask me, because yeah, you guys can't join this because he's made it so you charge money now. Yeah, see over here, you have to pay, you have to pay $49 a month to join this. If you can't afford to join this for $49 a month, I understand. What I want you to do is this. If enough people in the comments tell me, and I'll show you exactly where it is. I'll make this video available to you guys. Okay, let me show you. If enough people, let's say 5 people, if 5 people comment and they want to learn content creation, I will go over here and I'll show you where the playlist is. Where is the playlist? I'll show you right now because I don't have it public, but I'll show you my school. I'll make it public for you, but I prefer you guys joining on Patreon. Can I? Oh yeah, here it is. Okay, look, I have 3 videos here. The first video is telling you, here, just watch it right now with me. Just watch it with me real fast. Module 2, Real-Time Content Creation. Course Overview. This course is your all-in-one guide to mastering real-time content creation. The course covers writing, graphic design, photography, audio, and video. Module 1, Writing. The foundation of content creation. Writing is more than just assembling words. It's the cornerstone of all content creation. It's about clarifying your thoughts and communicating your ideas effectively. Module 2, So basically what I'm doing is I have this as a private, and it's a course that I'm building, but I'm willing to open this up and share it with you guys, and then get at least 5 people to join my Patreon. Not the school, I get it. It's hard for people to pay $50 a month, and I don't want to put that kind of stress. But if you guys can afford $5 a month, and we can get 5 people to join, that's $25 that comes in my pocket. I'll do 1 less Uber ride a day, and I'll literally start teaching you guys. And I'll teach you this, exactly what this course is about. It'll teach you about writing. It'll teach you about graphic design. It'll teach you about photography. It'll teach you about audio. It'll teach you about video. And each week I'll create a new lesson. The lesson will go in my course, and it'll also help you guys out, and then I don't have to worry about driving Uber. All right. Sorry, man, I was talking a lot. I had no idea this video is 23 minutes long. Man, I can talk. God bless you guys. And Susan, thank you for asking great questions. I've answered both of your questions. Hopefully this brings value to everybody on my YouTube channel, right? This old man is trying to get every single one on my channels, all 3 channels, to be content creators, to be bloggers, to be podcasters, or to be YouTubers. That's my ultimate goal. But in order to do that, I have to go in and teach you guys about Uber. So once you learn about Uber, you start making money, then you come on to content creation. Once you learn content creation, then we enjoy. Then we all go to Mexico, or we all go to Puerto Vallarta, or we go to Virginia, or we go to Yosemite, and we enjoy and we work, and we don't drive Uber. And nothing against Uber, but my job is, look, it's slave labor. Look, I've been sitting here making this video for 23 minutes, right? Not a single goddamn ping. Why? Because I'm using destination mode. I'm not gonna go off, but I'm just saying, if I've worked my butt off for 12 hours, give me some rides going home for $10, $15 and let me make money going home, okay? But they won't do it. Why? Because this app for the billionaires only cares about the wealthy and the rich moguls, and I'm done with them. I'm fed up. So my job is to help every single person be self-sufficient. Of course, I got to do it myself, but if you see me do it and I teach you how to do it, then it's a win-win for both of us. Okay, I have a conference call in an hour, so I gotta go, and I gotta get ready, and who knows, I might get a ride on the way. And so God bless you, have a beautiful day, and I will just upload this. It's a raw video, it's a lot of me talking, but look, I'm sure some of you will get some value out of this, and if you do, remember to like, comment, and subscribe. And just don't comment, like, tell me what you like, tell me what you want me to create, tell me what you want me to do, right? And ultimately jump on my Patreon for $5 a month and allow me to teach you once a week or twice a week, so I can stop driving Uber. The faster I stop driving Uber, the more videos I can create, the more videos I can create, the more value I can bring to you guys. And trust me, $5, if you guys can't afford $5, I'm sorry. Like, cause Patreon takes $2, $3 comes to me. But $5 a month is literally me saying, like, look, just eat one less hot dog, drink one less coffee, right? And just think of retirement. Like, look, if I can grow my YouTube channel and let me show you. I'm gonna end this video because this is way too long. Look, if I can grow my YouTube channel right here, just look. In 1 month, I've grown 430 subscribers, right? And I turned it on and I pushed it up, right? If I can do that, look, 430, just pay attention. I wasn't focusing on this, and in 2 months, I've got it to this number, right? If I can do this, you can do this, right? Trust me, and I'm teaching you, I'm showing you exactly how to do it. And if you've been watching my videos, you'll literally see, look, if I go to the beginning, I'm gonna go all the way to the beginning. I'll show you. Less than 3 months ago, I started this channel. So in 3 months, I got it to this, but it really started pushing about a month ago, right? Look, if you look at my oldest video right here, a year ago, sorry, this is 1 year ago I made something. 1 year ago I made something, then I forgot about it. Then 3 months ago, I started making some videos, right? And 3 months ago, the videos that I made were okay. Then I took a break, right? Then about 2 months ago, I started pushing it hard. Look, 7 views, 17 views, right? No, then 2 months ago, I started pushing it hard. And now if you look at it, let's go all the way to the top. Now, if you look at it, look, consistently, I can get 100 views on a video, right? Here you go. This is from 7 hours ago, 117 views, right? And once in a while, these will break. Look here, this one's got 300 views, right? And this is less than 24 hours ago, meaning because I'm bringing value and I'm teaching you from my heart, the universe is doing its job, you guys are doing your job. When you guys like all my videos, even if you watch it for 5 minutes, if you like it, it helps, right? If you comment on it, it helps. If you share it, it helps. That engagement is blowing the channel up. And if I can get this channel to blow up in 2-3 months, and especially in a month, I can teach you how to do it. If I can get this to go in 3 months, and I've been showing you guys in the past, my other channels, right? Look, I have so many other channels lined up, right? Let me show you. Then I'm gonna end this video. Look, this one, I got to 33,000 followers in 2 years, right? But this trick is this, I really got it to blow up because the 1 or 2 videos went viral about Billy Carson. Then I stopped. I said, you know what? If I can do it to that channel, let me see if I can do it to a new one. And this is my second experiment. I got it to, now I understand this. Because I understand it, I want to do it to my spiritual channels. These are my next 2 channels I'm going to do. So here's my deal with you. When we start on Patreon, I'll help your channel grow. I'll give you a whole list. I'll tell you exactly what to do. And trust me, I have so many other channels lined up. Look, these are all the other channels that I want to do, that I want to push. But we're going to do it one at a time. Once this is to 500 and I can monetize it, then I'm going to get this and this to 500, right? Then you guys know, like, I know what I'm talking about. I know what I'm doing, and I can teach you to do it, right? Then literally I have 4 channels. 1, 2, 3, and this is the same thing right here, right? So I have basically 4 YouTube channels that are going to be growing, and all the content is going to be intertwined, right? Like, for example, rideXserve right here. This one is only going to be Uber, right? This one is only going to be content creation. These 2 are only going to be spiritual, right? But I will intertwine them a little bit, right? I'll mix and match. Like once in a while, I'll take the spiritual stuff, put it in the Uber channel. Once in a while, I'll take the Uber stuff and I'll put it into content creation. Once in a while, I'll take content creation and put it into Uber and put it into spirituality. But just process that. It's almost like 3 or 4 channels going at the same time. And trust me, YouTube will be giving us money. I know how to do it. I know how to monetize this stuff too, right? So if I can get 4 channels to grow, why can't you guys get 1 channel to grow? And whatever niche you're interested in, right? Whether it's cooking, whether it's mechanics, whether it's calligraphy, whether it's art, whether it's music, whether it's skateboarding, whatever your niche is, I can help you grow it because I'm showing you I've gotten 3 channels to grow. If I can get 3 or 4 channels to grow, we can get the 5th one, 6th one to go. Because the formula, like, here's the thing. You have to understand. Man, I'm talking so much, guys. I'm so sorry. Okay, I'm going to end this. Look, there's a formula. There's a way you write a title. There's a way you do a description. There's a way you do hashtag. There's a way you do thumbnails. And there's the amount of content you put in, right? And if you can, I know I'm crazy. I put in like 10, 15 videos a day. You guys don't have to do that. I think if you can do 1 good video a day, right? You have to put content out, right? If I can teach you to put 1 good video a day out and 1 good short out, I guarantee you in less than 6 months, you'll be making money on YouTube, right? I'm trying to do it faster and faster and faster. And remember, when you're on Patreon and you're in my school, I can't help 25 people, right? So this is what I'm saying. Let's get 5 people on board for $5 or $10 a month. And then I just help you with your 5 channels. I'll help you with your logos. I'll help you with your graphic design. I'll help you with your photography. I'll help you with your video. And once you 5 or 10 people are up and running in a month or 2, then I'll open it up, go a tier above, then get 5 or 10 more people to come in. Then get 5 or 10 more people to come in. Eventually, my goal is simple. If I can get 50 people to pay $50 a month, that's $2,500 a month for me. I don't have to drive Uber anymore. I would literally dedicate my life to helping your 25 channels grow. And I'm not looking to make more than $50 a month, because what happens is at some point, like the more the people join, the higher the tier goes, right? So let's say if you have 25 people giving you $25 a month, that's $2,500 or whatever, if my math is right or wrong. Hey, let's just do that right. Let's just do this correctly, because I was doing the math on this, right? Let me see if I'm getting this right. $25 a month times 25 people. Okay, oh shit, no, it's wrong. Hold on. Good thing I got this. $50 a month times 25 people. That's where I was at. Yeah. If I can get 50 people, whatever. You guys know what I'm trying to do here, right? Let's do it one more time. Hold on. Let's do this right. $50 a month times 50 people. There you go. If I can get 50 people to give $50 a month, that's $2,500 a month. That's my survival money, which means I don't have to drive Uber. Uber's just going to be fun, right? Whatever Uber gives me will be bonus. Then I can focus on those 25 people or 50 people and help their content grow. And as their content grows and they become influencers or they become podcasters, they become bloggers, trust me, we'll work together. We can work something out where you guys take care of me a little bit as I take care of you. And that's what it's about. Hey, look at this. We're going to end this video at 33 minutes, which is Jesus numbers. And actually, we're going to end this video at 33 minutes and 33 seconds. Because you know what? Without Jesus, without God, without Allah, without Buddha, without Krishna, without Ra, without Tao, this is not possible. Trust me, without God's help, it's not possible.